Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to say hello to my new subscribers and hello to my loyal supporters, my old subscribers. How are you? I'm doing very good. I woke up this morning with a cold. And I caught it from my husband. I know where I got it. He came home 4 days ago or so and told me that he felt like he was getting sick. And the next morning when he woke up, he had a cold. So I caught it from my husband. I bought a pack of cigarettes and I have been smoking a little bit. I used to smoke 2.5 packs of cigarettes per day. Every day, that's 50 cigarettes. And I tried to quit cold turkey, but I just could not do it. So, what I've been doing is I'll go on the back porch. I still don't smoke in the house, and I'm not going to. I'll go on the back porch and I'll have three or four puffs off a cigarette, and then I'll put it out and come back inside. And I've been doing that about 3 times a day. And then at night, before I go to bed, I'll go outside with my husband and I'll have a whole cigarette at night. And that seems to be working well for me to help me get the nicotine in my body to where I don't have the jitters, the shakes, act crazy, or all stressed out or anything. I'm staying calm, and it seems to be working. So I'm going to wean myself off of cigarettes instead of trying to quit cold turkey, because I could not quit cold turkey. All I thought about was a cigarette, constantly. Well, now I'm not doing that. I don't know. It's like whenever you don't have any, all you can think about is, oh God, I don't have any. Oh God, I don't have any. I don't have any. But now that I have some, I can keep them in a drawer with my lighter and not smoke them. That might sound crazy to you, but that's the way that it is. I'm just doing this the only way that I know how, the best that I can. I'm gonna eventually not smoke at all, period. But I'm still wearing my trusty duct tape nicotine patch. And I get 21 milligrams of nicotine from this, time released throughout the day and night. Wear it 24 hours. I have lozenges that are 4 milligrams of nicotine apiece that I am supposed to be letting dissolve in my mouth up to 20 times per day. I cannot stand the lozenges. If I was to take one of those lozenges out of the package, I bet I could write on a black chalkboard with one of them. That is the texture that it has, just like the white chalk. I can remember chewing on that white chalk when I was a kid. And that's exactly what the lozenges are like. So instead of supplementing with a lozenge and this that made my throat so sore I could barely talk. I have been taking 2 or 3, 4 puffs off a cigarette and putting it out. And I'm weaning myself down. I could not just quit cold turkey. It was just, it was too much. Psychologically, um, physically, it was just too much. So that's the way I've been doing it. 3 or 4 puffs, put it out, go back inside for a few hours, go back outside, 3 or 4 puffs, put it out. Doing that, 3 or 4 times a day, and then having a cigarette at night before I go to bed. Seems to be working for me. And then what I'll do is wean myself down from smoking a cigarette before I go to bed, and eventually I will be smoke free. Um, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the fact of knowing that I have them in my possession gives me peace. Um, the not having them in my possession was driving me crazy. So anyway, I don't know if it makes sense to non-smokers. I'm sure that it doesn't, but I'm sure that it does make sense to smokers. Um, so that's how I've been doing on my smoking. It has been so hot here in Alabama. Today the heat index is 108 degrees. And the heat index is the humidity and the temperature combined together to tell you what it feels like outside when you step outside. And they told us on the news this morning that it was going to be 108 heat index today. Now, my brother lives in Florida, and he says that the humidity in Alabama is what makes it so bad. Florida gets hot too, he says, but it's dry heat. It has no humidity mixed in with it. So down there, when it's 98 degrees, it feels like 98 degrees, and so on and so forth. And I feel so sorry for my poor husband that works out in this mess. I do not know how he does it, but he does it every day. Those buildings that they work on most of the time do not have air conditioning in them at all yet. They do the framing. So that means that they make the metal walls. They make the skeleton, the frame of the building. Um, my poor husband, I don't know how he does it, but he does. He says that you get used to it. Um, Maybe that's why he's so skinny. He sweats himself to death in the summertime. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on. I haven't been on in a while, although I have been releasing videos. I made the wig review videos in one day. Well, actually, I think I made them in the evening, and then the next day when I got the wigs, and I've just had them saved to my computer, and I've been posting one each day. I've got them all posted now. I bought 5 units, and I like 4 of them. I do not like the one called Dolly, the one that is really, really short, but she has the awesome colors. I do not like her because she is so short. I love her curl pattern, but she's just way too short. I mean, it's it's short. It's just too short. Um, Everything's going great. We went out kayaking for a while yesterday for about 3 hours in the main channel of the Coosa River here in Gadsden, Alabama. And since we were in the main channel, as the boats would go by, it would make this kind of waves, those kind. Well, that's the first I've encountered those kind of waves, because we've been launching out where there are no boats or no jet skis or anything like that in the backwaters. So It was wild riding these kind of waves in that kayak. And I had a good time, but I didn't spend but 3 hours in the sun yesterday, so I got a little darker, but I didn't get burned. And when we went out last weekend, I got burned. And it's hard for me to burn because I've got skin. Hold on, Sebastian. My kitty cat's wanting out. Um, anyway, I didn't get burned yesterday, but I did get burned last weekend. It's hard for me to burn. My skin just tans. Um, but after I was in the sun 6 hours one day and then 3 hours the next day last weekend, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I did get burned. And my little nose looks like it's burned, but it's not. It doesn't hurt or anything. So it's just got a red tan to it, I guess, because it doesn't feel like it's burnt, but it's red. And if it was burned, I would know it. It would hurt. Um, so that's how I've been doing, battling a cold, battling smoking, and enjoying my kayak. Um, Posting wig reviews and doing great. Um, Loving my husband still in love with him. He's still in love with me after 14 years of marriage. Um, just life is good. Life is real good, and I'm truly blessed, and I'm very grateful for it. So I'm going to get off of here so I can let my cat out. I don't know if you can hear him talking, but he's talking to me to let him out. Everybody be safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you again soon in my next video. Bye bye, everybody. Have a great afternoon.